Hello, everybody. Lock him up. No, that's not the topic I'm going to talk about today. You know, whenever we are going to do something in our lives, there's a duality, right? Sometimes, I was thinking about the Old Man in the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. It is, that man that went out. I don't know how many days he was out in the Atlantic trying to catch that barracuda, right? The huge barracuda. But there comes a time when doubt can hit us and we're thinking about giving up. And giving up is often easier than moving forward. So lock him up or lock her up. What do I mean by that? You know, when you've got something you want to do, I guess you've already noticed that I haven't shaved today. Not yet. But I'm putting it off till this afternoon. Oh, this is amazing. And lock him up or lock her up. Okay. So you've got something going, right? And you're thinking, should I stay or should I go? No. Should I just do this or should I not? And often, we depict the little guy or gal on our shoulder telling us, don't do it. And so I encourage you today to lock her up, lock him up. Put that little green guy or that little green gal away for a little while and dare to just take a step into the unknown. It is by faith that we walk. It is. And if you don't put a step forward, what's going to happen, right? Christopher Columbus could have stayed with his theories about the earth. You know that he was considered one of probably the first astronomers because he understood our universe. And he also understood when people didn't realize that the earth wasn't flat. He understood the earth was round. And, it was it Ptolemy, if I remember correctly, the Greek that put up a pole and realized the earth was not flat. How many hundreds of years ago? And awakening our knowledge and our internal subconscious. Remember, the subconscious doesn't know and doesn't care. The subconscious accepts as true anything you give it. So if you're negative, the subconscious will accept it. If you're positive, the subconscious will accept it. So what do? You got to feed your subconscious the things that make a positive impact in your life and in the life of others. So when you've got something going and you're thinking about giving up, I think that it's time to lock them up. Lock up that little green guy. And I'm going to move here to get a little bit more sun in the face. Or lock up that little green gal so that you could get moving. I keep talking about action. A lot of people say, I made a decision to do this. I made a decision to do this. Made a decision to do what? If your decision doesn't take you into action, you did nothing. Action, right? We talk about that in our team when we talk about independence, right? Confidence plus independence is equal to a productive lifestyle. Yes. Independence is all about a lot of things, which we're going to be talking about much, much more here on this channel coming soon. Oh, goodness. I awaken every day with a lot of encouragement because you know what? Why add a piece of worry? Why add another serving of worry when there's so much going on? And I think that all of you that are on my channel here that send me comments, you do understand. But some of you have not decided to believe that yet. But I'm telling you, blindness was a difficult thing. And I had to lock up that little blindness green guy, put him in jail, for putting words. He thought that it was freedom of speech, but it wasn't. It was feeding into me something that I shouldn't have been hearing, You know what? Freedom of speech can be difficult to ascertain whether it's good or bad. But when you have a green guy on your shoulder using freedom of speech to tell you something negative, to do something negative, you got to lock them up. In this current era, it is very important to recognize the difference between protected speech and rhetoric. And that little green guy that tells you, you can't do this, you're not capable, that's rhetoric. When you've got that other side that's telling you, you can do this, you can make it happen, you're good, you know, you're in a good environment, you'll be able to get out of your situation, you'll make it happen for yourself. But as long as you keep listening to that quote unquote free speech that is telling you how bad things are, what you're going to find is you're going to find that eventually you're going to start believing some fabricated truths about yourself and about the place that you live in. So lock them up or lock her up. Just get it done. And you'll see a big difference in your life.